Hey, welcome to my channel where I talk about my dolls, and that's literally it. And in this video, I'm going to be unboxing a used Beforever Samantha mini collection, uh, which includes the doll, which I didn't originally want, but because she came with some outfits that I really like from the Beforever collection, one of which I really wanted for her. That's why she's here. One of the outfits I also realized looks really cute on the Beforever doll. So when I ordered the doll, I didn't know if I was going to keep her in my collection. Who was I kidding? But after thinking about one of the outfits that's in here, I think I'm going to find a spot for her. And so I bought this on Facebook Marketplace, but after my last little fiasco with ordering a doll from there and, buying in person, paying in cash, this time around, I decided to go the PayPal route. So, I guess it made me feel, no, that means I learned a lesson. Like, I got to be more careful when I'm buying secondhand items, because there are some scandalous people out there. And I also don't know, I couldn't tell exactly what condition the doll is in. I don't know if you're interested to see what it's just in bubble wrap, and the doll's kind of, bent in there. It's fine. These dolls can survive more than that. And I also, like I was saying, I couldn't tell exactly how clean she was. She could do a little cleanup, but I brought over some Lysol wipes. And you know what? I'm going to sound like such a broken record. In person, she's a lot cuter. And one of the things I really love about Beforever Samantha's meat outfit is these shoes. So I've also mentioned previously that I hate these shoes. These plastic Mary Janes. These are from my Beforever Molly, but I put them on my Pleasant Company Samantha for the sake of the video, because I want her to try on. I want her to kind of like be in her default outfit. And there's like, this is, I kind of thought I saw a mark on her cheek in the picture, so I'm not upset that it's there. I'll see if I can do anything about it, and if not, dolls don't have to be perfect. And it was a really good price, I should have said. So I talked enough about the doll. Let me pull out the other outfit so you can try to understand why I would even want this mini collection in the first place. So everything's just in a plastic bag, and then a Ziploc bag. I find people who sell their American Girl collections love Ziploc bags. And I don't think I've ever experienced so many Ziploc bags. Oh, so this is the outfit I wanted for her. Even though she's a Pleasant Company Samantha, and this is Beforever, but I really like it, and I think it looks very fancy and it suits her. So let me just put this over beside her for now while I pull out everything else. I think it's called the Fancy Coat Set. And this is the outfit that I want for her. Because one of the things I like about Beforever Samantha is all the pink. I don't really wear pink. Like, I don't have any problems against pink, but it's just something that doesn't suit my complexion, so I don't really wear it. And I've always liked it in, like the doll world. And this is like her Christmas outfit. I'm so confused about it, because whenever I look at pictures of this dress, there must be another one, because I always thought it was like a tartan, like a plaid or whatever. But this one is clearly just like a rehashed version of her old Christmas outfit, which I have somewhere, but nobody's been wearing it for a while. So I'll try some of these outfits on. But first things first, I just want to pull everything out. I have no idea what these shoes are for, and I tried looking it up. They're probably just ballet flats that the seller didn't know what they went with. She was selling a few lots, so I think maybe her child grew up. Oh, and these gloves go with this fancy coat set. Did I lose one? I'll have to put it on her after. Oh, and the Beforever nightgown and slippers. And the necklace will go with her, I think, yeah. And this will probably go with the Christmas outfit, just because it's not necessary. So now I don't even know which doll to start with to dress first. You know what? I'm going to go with PC Samantha. And what's really weird about now that I'm chasing like some of Samantha's collection is when I first not started collecting, but when I realized, I want to collect more and more and more of the dolls, I was like, oh, but out of the original 3, Kirsten, Molly, and Samantha. I only really want Molly, and Samantha is my least favorite of the dolls. And maybe it's a save the best for last kind of thing because she is the last doll I got. She's become my favorite of the 03, which is so dumb. Like, like, why am I like that? I don't, I think it's the doll that I have in front of me, this PC Samantha. I've said this so many times, I know. So if you've seen my other videos, I'm just so repetitive and I can't help talk about things I love a lot. But anyway, this particular doll, I love a lot. There's just something about her. No, I'm going to keep these tights on. She's wearing it with that coat set. So there's something about her that I like in particular. And I think because she was my first Samantha, it made me fall in love with Samantha as a doll. I don't really know the character, but obviously she's very fancy, a fancy Edwardian girl. But now it's made me want more and more of her, mostly her outfits. I don't have any. Oh, I actually have her ice cream parlor. What am I talking about? But when I got that parlor, I had no intention of ever putting Samantha in it. I mean, I technically still don't because it's occupied. But you know, if I ever grow her collection, Samantha can always move into that part of the parlor. But Claudie is staying because I pretty much got that for Claudie. And you know, another thing I wonder, and I've tried looking it up, I feel like her Beforever wardrobe is not very accurate. Maybe it is, but what do I know? But when I look at it, it looks so, maybe just the colors, something about it just looks really, let's say modern compared to her old. You know what? Now that I'm putting it on, I'm changing my mind a little. It does look a little bit more of the early 1900s. It's just, I don't know, the animal print. Oh, you know what? I need to snatch her shoes because that's what I wanted to put on with this outfit. Because I love Mary Jane's, but I don't like, you know, like cheap plastic shoes. And these, I have to lay her down now because she won't be able to stand with no shoes. I can feel her legs are a little bit weak. But I don't like cheap material shoes. Oh, you know what I forgot? PC dolls have bigger feet. Like I only discovered that recently. Aw. You know what? Fine. I'll just leave the plastic shoes on her for the sake of the video. And then she came with another pair of shoes that weren't cheap plastic shoes. But I wanted her to wear these. It's just, pick your poison. Do I want to stretch out her shoes and possibly destroy them? Or just put her on the pair of shoes that she was always wearing anyway? But aside from the little shoe snafu, is that what it's called? She still looks adorable, as is. So I'm not too upset that I can't get those shoes on her. She look okay? I'm sure her hair could use a little fixing up. So yeah, this is exactly what I wanted her to look like. This is not the last outfit. I think I was mentioning earlier that I've been chasing some of her older outfits too, her Pleasant Company outfits, and I'll be picking them up as I'm filming this. Oh, she has her bloomers. As I'm filming this video, I'll be picking them up tomorrow. There's just a couple outfits and a few other things that I'm grabbing while I'm in New York. Oh, her belt has to come off separately. Whoops. Her waist ribbon, not really a belt. So it's like, I'm going to have all these Samantha items sooner, outfits at least. You know what? Let me first. No. She doesn't need to wear that. She does need to take off all this because the pink outfit that I'm putting on her goes with her white tights. Her face could use a cleaning, but I'm too excited to see her in the outfit now. And whenever I put on tights now, I look for that tag at the back because I have had some annoying failures on here trying to put tights on dolls. So she was probably a child's doll at one point, just judging on the condition she's in. But I can't tell by looking at her how old she is. Her eyes aren't too, because you know how as time has gone on, the eyes have gotten rounder and wider. She's not at like the widest classic mold eyes, which means, I don't know, she must be quite a few years old. Would explain why her limbs are so loose. And I think out of the original three, her story is the one I know the least about. Like, I don't know anything that happens in any of her stories. Not that I care, but it's just, even as you're collecting, you always like, you're kind of exposed, you're within proximity of the stories. And I don't know if I'm being selfish the way I'm dressing her, just staring at her myself. Ooh. Surprised it doesn't fit her better. Really cute outfit. Oh, too bad about that mark on her face. Okay, she's got elastic, good, because I have to change her hair tie. And I don't want her hair ponytail to come out because I'm never good at putting in ponytails like properly, but especially when I'm like trying to do it with pressure of the camera rolling and I'm trying to do everything kind of quickly so that I'm not just sitting here rambling like I'm doing right now. Ooh. Wow, even when there is an elastic, I'm not good at switching her ponytail. Aw. It's so cute. Yeah, in person, she's a lot. I hate when I say the same things over and over, but in person, she looks so cute. And I had very little faith in enjoying her in person. I just thought, well, keep the clothes. Because I even like her, I like her Beforever outfit. And I know that's not a popular opinion, but as I mentioned, I like pink girly clothes for dolls. No, not another hard shoe to put on. I'm gonna get it. Ugh. Wow, what a weird shoe. Like, somebody please tell me how anachronistic these must be. Like this color of pink, or it's like a purpley pink, mauve or mauve. What do I say? I said mauve first. It just doesn't seem like people would be wearing, or little girls or anybody would be wearing this kind of color in 1904. But I guess, when Mattel took over, when they took over, is that the right word? When they bought American Girl, it was around the same time they owned the Disney Princess line. So when you look back at the Beforever collection, it was like every character kind of had like a certain color that was theirs. It just really, maybe it's because I've always been a Disney collector that I see it. I see like Disney Princess wannabe when I look at the Beforever collection. Anyway, so here she is. I really love it. And yes, you can judge her dirty face that I will clean up later. But yeah, that was something I noticed a long time ago, is that like Beforever was such a play on the Disney princess thing where they just have these characters who would never cross paths, arbitrarily hanging out with each other, never looking like the Disney rule was they can never look at each other. I could talk about that in a minute. But anyway, I brought a couple dolls over to try on the other outfits. So I have one doll who's kind of like, she's pretty much a Samantha lookalike. Truly me. Oh, 25. She's 25, right? No, she's 16. But because 25 and 16 are pretty similar, I always mix up who's who. Yeah, the shoes will fit her. I was like, does she have the big feet? No, she has the, not Beforever feet, but, Mattel feet. So I always mix up those two dolls. Not that that's just the one time. This is just the one time I have an excuse for not knowing who's who. Usually I don't have a clue of what the Truly Me dolls are. Uh-oh. Velcro got stuck on her tights. I should have tried to remember tights go on after. But then I don't know if I'll be able to pull them up all the way. So yeah, this is a really cute Christmas dress, but there is an almost identical one, but plaid, right? Like instead of being a straight berry color or burgundy, maroon, I don't know the difference between burgundy and maroon half the time. There was a plaid one, right? I swear, and it had the same like, what do you call this? Mesh neckline. Uh-oh, this Velcro gets stuck in itself. Nope, a little. And I tried to put her hair up in a similar style to Samantha's, but the way her wig is rooted, it did not go at all. And, ooh, how are kids supposed to be handling these outfits if I can't even do it as an adult? So I'm just going to, for the sake of the video, I'm just going to put her meat headband on to give her some kind of something going on at the top of her head. And I think, yeah, it's got the same. It's similar enough. The pink clashes a little bit maybe, but Who am I? Some kind of stylist? Oh, it's actually really cute. And that means she gets to wear these shoes. So if they had fit her, I don't know what I would have done. Would she have been barefoot? Would I put those ugly things on her? And sorry, in my collection, this Truly Me 16, her name is Mariella. She's part of Courtney's World, which means she's only going to be wearing this outfit for right now. And it's really cute. So definitely worth the price I paid for these, this little collection. And I'm going to give her, how is she supposed to hold this? I guess without she needs the aid of an elastic band or something. Cute, right? Like she looks, I'm sure everybody already knew this about her. She's such a Samantha clone. Will this work? I don't think she'll be able to hold this. Here. There. Good enough? Oh. So she lost her purse. Sorry about that. I guess the purse set her off balance. All right. Nobody wants to cooperate today. And I have one more doll to try on that outfit. So let me move my precious little girl over and put Mariella with her. Mariella. I just wanted to like feature a doll I don't really show a lot. And it's Truly Me. This is 113, right? She's a Sonali mold with the amazing wig that I don't think has been on any other doll yet. And it's not that I want her to be a part of Samantha's world or anything like that. I literally was just like, what's a doll I haven't put on my channel a lot? Because I feel like there are certain dolls I show PC Samantha all the time, and there are others who could just have a moment for no reason except to be a fresh face. So it doesn't suit her, but she's a worthy model nonetheless. So yeah, not a bad collection. And like I said, I paid with PayPal because I was so nervous after my last attempt. And I didn't mention it in the beginning in case this went really long because of the way I like to, oh, not the way I like to ramble, the way I just naturally ramble. I have something else I can open, unbox while I'm here. It's not going to be room though if I just, how do I show them all together? I did a Maplelea unboxing recently, and I talked about outfits and how they fit the American Girl dolls. And in that video, I opened up a cow, like a plush cow, to go with two of the dolls. And I loved it so much because it was a jointed doll with a skeleton and has like clicky knees. And it was so funny. I loved it so much that I was like, you know what? I'm getting the horse to go with them. I'm going to have to move Beforever Samantha. There. So I ordered, Maplelea was having a special where instead of the free shipping being for $150 or more, it was $75, which is the exact price of this horse. So I was like, good, I don't have to wait until I can either drive up there or until I have $150 worth of merchandise. And I ordered it right away. Even though the doll I ordered, oh, it doesn't have it in a box. It just comes like, oh, I was expecting it to be like inside a Maplelea box. Not that I care. I would have thrown it out anyway. But yeah, it's just loosely in the box. Oh, it's big. But right now I have this particular set of dolls it's going with. Uh-oh. In a big space. So it was supposed to be temporary, but that might be these dolls' permanent home because the horse's name is Chinook. And even though I saw how he looked online, this tape read his rip it, I was like, oh, I'll have him in a sitting position and he'll take up less room. But nope, I don't even think sitting. So so anybody who didn't see the me opening the cow, let's see if he does the same thing. A little. It's not as clicky, but it's smoother. So that's the trade-off. So yeah, the cow made me fall in love with their animals. I'm going to try to control myself because look what I've done. look at this huge horse that I now have to fit into my display, but he stands really nicely. And I thought I could have him, let's see if he sits well. Yeah, so this was my idea, to have him like sit, like I thought he would take up less room. He might actually, this might work. So he doesn't look really good like this. Anyway, so anybody who was curious about the horse after I was talking about the cow, he's very, like, he's not like the like flocked version of a horse that American Girls have, or I think the new Lila's horse is just plastic now, maybe like a smooth, soft plastic, but he's very plush. He's like squishy, he's stuffed, and he's got, here, if you can see the details of his face, of his eyes. Very lovely, huh? So as I mentioned, he's $75 on the website, and you need well, on a regular purchase day. Oh, what's in here? He comes with journal pages inside his saddle. So funny. Could have just been in the box, no, or in the bag. Yeah, so I know his name is Chinook, and I know he goes with the character named Brienne. So, but I got him to go with a CYO that I haven't ordered yet, but I'm going to order that CYO soon. And when he arrives, his horse will already be here. So this for me is a pretty quick video lately. So I just want to do this quick unboxing, because why not? It's almost becoming an unboxing channel. And yeah, I'm diving deep into Samantha's world now. Just clothes. I figure, I'm running out of room for dolls, so maybe I should focus on outfits. And so I'll share PC Samantha outfits soon. So maybe I'll see you next week. Same time, same place. Okay, bye. Okay, I lied because I realized I couldn't leave the video ending on a note where the dolls looked so terrible. They were such a mess. I immediately got to work cleaning up the Beforever Samantha, and so I wanted to show that she cleaned up really well. The markings on her face, I was able to buffer them out with, what do you call it, like a melamine, what do they call it, a magic eraser, but I have the no-name brand. So look, she turned out pretty much perfect, I think. I don't know if the camera will pick up anything I can't see in person, but she is in pretty near, not perfect condition, but like she barely seems used. And I fixed up her hair a little bit and got her necklace on. And I just want to show off this outfit in all its glory now that she's cleaned up. And I also, how did I leave the video? Or how, I didn't realize what a mess I made of PC Samantha when I was recording. She looked a fool. So I had to fix up her hair too. And the dress wasn't even on her correctly. I had those ugly shoes. So these are the shoes I was talking about when I said I bought her. She came with not cheap shoes. They're like patent leather with some flocking or velvety kind of material going around. And speaking of velvety material, I didn't talk about how nice this fancy coat is. It's like, it's got some fur lining around it. The hat's velvet. If you don't like velvet, you won't like this outfit because it's got the trim around here and the trim around here is velvet. And it just ties it so nicely together with these shoes. And I'm so sorry that I made her such a mess in the last segment of the video, because look how nice. And I also, and I'm like all excited and hyper, I forgot to mention that while I was really excited, while I was waiting for Beforever Samantha to arrive, I got really excited realizing, oh, she's the last doll I need who has the decal dark brown eyes. And because this Samantha, they may be dreamer eyes, but they're like a lighter brown. And the decal dark brown eyes are my favorite, I think because of Claudie. Those are her eyes. And then, Ivy has them too. So she was like the only one I needed to have all three characters who have decal dark brown eyes. And again, look at how cute this outfit is. I can't believe it. Like, oh, this is called the frilly frock, I think. And I don't know if I'll ever be able to change her out of it. Maybe at Christmas I'll put her in this outfit, which was also a little bit of a mess when I first put my Truly Me 16 Mariella in it. So I just want to like give her a little moment showing off how the dress really looks and explaining that, some more nice materials. I was calling it mesh. It's lace. How could I forget what lace is called? And I had to fix up her headband a little bit and pick up her purse that fell down. It's got an elastic to hold it on. And yeah, I'm really excited. Even more excited than when I was like a few minutes ago when I was filming. recording. And I picked up PC Samantha's gloves. So here they are in a final shot that they deserve. And I'll even put 113 back in just so, she's not left out. It's like I barely show her, and then I finally show her, and then I exclude her. So I just bring all the dolls in. And thank you for giving me a little, bearing with me while I tack on this little bit at the end where I corrected my mistakes of how they looked before. Okay, now I really will see you in the next one. Bye.